Job of the day. I came up to do bearings, but I looked, last time I did them was January of this year, so I don't need to do bearings on this trailer for another 6 months. He wants me to do the cables, so I'm going to do cables. There's a shackle link on the bottom that's blowing out, so I'm going to fix that. The 7-way plug, I just plugged my tester into it. It's giving me blinkers on everything, so I'm going to tear apart that 7-way plug. I'm probably just going to change it out. I did get a new jack, so I'm going to swap a jack out and then just do an overall safety check. Well, I took the plug off and all the wires were off, so I'm going to put a new plug on the front and do eyelets this time so nothing falls out of it. I got my eyelet bouquet done. I'm going to put everything on the terminals. Go black to black, white to white, wherever ground may be. White is ground on trailers, so if you're ever doing these like a plug swap out, just remember white to white. And we got blue to blue. Blue is brakes. The only thing that really changes is if there's not a terminal box on the trailer. Sometimes you need to go green to brown, brown to green, and yellow to red. Red on the plug is going to be left turn, and then brown on the plug is going to be right turn, and then green on the plug is going to be your running lights. Just something to think about while you're putting a new 7-way on. I like to put eyelets on because I know some guys grab this cord, they open up that truck latch and just pull. I'm pretty sure that's what happened with the other plug. It just pulled out of all the connection points. It's harder to pull these eyelets off the end of the wiring. And all wires and eyelets are connected. I'm gonna put it on my tester and make sure everything works. The only thing blinking is the reverse lights because it's an open circuit. Utility trailers usually don't have a reverse, so everything looks like it's connected well. Let's see if it's wired correctly. Tail tag, we got good markers on the front. Everything's on. Fender's on the driver's side, front and rear. Good, good. All lights on the back are on. Let's do left turn. Left turn is on and working. Right turn is on and working. Go back to marker lights. Yes, yes. Fender's good, good, good. All lights work. Let's check the brakes. Brakes up in the air. Front driver's side's free spinning. Rear driver's side's free spinning. Brakes are on and locked up. Rear's on. Front's locked up. Perfect. Okay, let's check the other side. Passenger side's up in the air. Front is free spinning. Rear's free spinning. Brakes are on. Brakes are locked up. Rear's locked up and front is locked up. Perfect. I did see some splitting. There's one shackle. Oh yeah, this one right here. Shackle links are a little blown out, so I'm going to change that shackle link. I got the jack swapped out, or swapping the jack out right now. Bunch of wiring. I just need to add some more zip ties. New jack on and installed. We're swapping out a jack. The socket is 9/16 for these little these bolts here. Swap this bad boy out. Reattach his jack foot and reattach all the wiring, so it's nice and clean. New jack is on and installed. Here's the passenger side front. Those equalizers or the shackle links are blown out. There's a new one for comparison. So swapping them out right now. Did these front ones. I can see some space in these. I'm going to tear them apart and inspect them. Yeah, they're starting to go. Yep, splitting. So I'll put some new ones on this one as well. Might as well inspect the other side because if this side's going bad, the other side must be going bad too. New shackle links and new bolts. This center one looks okay, so just shackle links, bolts, put everything back together. Bearings are fine on this, brakes are fine. I'm gonna reattach his fender, it's a little wobbly. All right, fender is back on and secure. I put about 5 self-tappers back on. Nice and secure, not coming off. I did put a self-tapper into this as well. Probably one more self-tapper into this. These always come out. They always get hollowed out. Sometimes you can put bigger screws, but I usually just put self-tappers in and it holds in. This side's done, shackle links, bolts, fender's back on. I put tires on and moved to the driver's side. I got the shackle links off. These are also blown out. That was a good thing I took it apart. Grab new shackle links. And then I gotta put new bolts on as well. New shackle links on the driver's side, on and installed. I'm gonna go and move to putting the fender back on. A little wavy. Couple self-tappers in there. All right, I'm on the inside. I got driver's side cable on and installed. I'm working on putting the passenger side cable and then making sure everything's tensioned correctly. All right, I got both cables on. Passenger side cable's on. Driver's side cable's on. I'm gonna tension these up and test everything. All right, got everything all pre-tensioned. New cables are on. I'm gonna go outside, test the door, make sure everything's good, make sure it goes down. Checking doors now. See if it comes down all the way. Might need to. Oh, fucking perfect. Cool, everything's tensioned. Nothing's slipping, everything's on. Good up, good down. Heck yeah. Two cables on door. Good, double check everything. It's a little loose. That's a little loose. Okay, we'll see what's going on with that. See if I can tension that up a little bit more. All right, adjusted up the driver's side cable a little bit. Make sure everything works, goes up and down. Perfect, everything's tensioned. Nice, easy up, easy down. Good to go. Door's locked. All lights work. Shackle links are replaced. Brakes work, everything's good on that. Bearings I didn't need to do today. Another 6 months and I'll come back and do them. Did a new jack for them, zip tied everything. Everything's ready to go. I can go to work with this thing. I'm gonna I gotta torque the lug nuts. Everything's done, time to torque lug nuts, and then I'm on to the next.